Hello everyone, welcome to Yank and Podcast, where the host smoking bonfires and
I see motherfucking diamond.
so first sub. Oh, yeah, actually do that first. Yeah, Diamond's playing his guitar, so if you're in the back when he's trying to we're trying to do something new with the podcast, make it more entertaining. It might get help us out. But so first off is you probably should be pop up is the NFL map or what teams each state likes, and the whole for
Yeah.
100% this is bullshit. Cause why would fucking South Carolina not have fucking the Panthers in it? I think Carolina Panthers is whole Carolina state.
This is all wrong for multiple reasons. Alabama liking like cowboy girls? Come on.
Yeah. And fucking San Francisco being whole California? Nah, I'm sorry, nah.
No, you got the Rams in there.
Same as Buffalo. Nah. Buffalo hasn't won shit. Why would Folsom, New Jersey be for Eagles? The Eagles haven't won one Super Bowl since 2017 or 2018? But why they be New Jersey? It'd be half
Okay, the
split.
Falcons haven't won a Super Bowl in like
But
ever.
they're in
so-
Atlanta. But they're in Atlanta. Same as the Bengals. Same as the Browns. Same. I don't know if the Bears won. I think they did.
No, the Bears haven't won one. Wait, maybe I don't know.
I
They
know
may have.
Bengals did it and Cleveland did it. I think Cleveland and Bengals didn't win. Washington, I think won couple. Steelers won. I know fact. Tennessee, I don't know if they won. I don't know if they did. I forgot.
I don't think they've won.
I know Seattle won. The Raiders, I know one for fact because that's when they have what's his name there, the famous coach. I forgot his name. I don't remember his name. My name is a bit. But no, Bills, 100%. No one likes Bills in down part of New York. Like upstate, maybe Adirondacks, yeah, but for like
You would
Rochester,
think the Giants would be the
yeah,
favorite,
yeah, no, fuck
or
this.
the
Whoever made
Jets.
more
Maybe
Giants,
more so the Giants.
yeah, whoever made this map must have been blind because no, majority of fact, this part,
I feel like to make a map like this, you need to get like data
yeah,
from like actual people who
whoever
live
did
in
it,
those.
I guess they're Minnesota, yeah, but because that's the team of Seattle, that's what they're like. But why would fucking Utah go for Dallas? They would go for a place like Denver. I feel like not Dallas. But wouldn't surprise me. Also, it wouldn't surprise me because also they say like I knew neighbors who like Dallas and they like it because they won Super Bowl. They like it because of history. They like it because of the Super Bowl. That's why they like Dallas. So
And that is
no.
a very ugly reason because they ain't gonna win no Super
I
Bowl.
know. I'm
Many
not
times
joking.
is-
I know two people who go for Dallas because they have a Super Bowl.
In that case,
Like the
they'd
fuck.
sell them.
Like
But
I was hoping for Philander
majority
to
of the
win.
teams have a Super Bowl.
I know. Don't ask me. Okay, well that's all subject one. We got that done with. Blah 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 blah. Now for the next subject. Let me get there. No, not that image. Okay, it's here. It should be popping off. Yeah. Okay. So the NFL rules. I saw this year. I know they changed the rule last year, but I think it was last year. No hip tackle, which I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I don't even pay attention. Half of that shit. I forget half of the rules. I don't keep track of all the
Might as
rules.
well just make a flag football.
Oh, that's what my dad was saying too. Pro Bowl is just a joke this year. I'm sorry. Pro Bowl is a joke. I think Hall of Fame should be like a flag football because that's the beginning of the season. You don't want
You have all the Hall of Fame players play.
Yeah, Pro Bowl I think should be real football or have they can. I don't mind playing. I don't mind them having flag football.
I would love to watch a. Oh wait, I don't know, an All-Star game. Oh wait, that's the Pro Bowl, and see the best of the best in the league currently play against each other.
Oh,
In an
since you
actual
brought it
game.
up, there's an article. I could post it here too. I think on the CBS. Micah Parsons said by 27, I think, or 26, he's gonna stop playing and prepare himself for the Olympics because he wants to join the flag. He wants to join flag football.
Cool.
I'm not joking. So, oh yeah, there's one thing I somewhat do like and somewhat don't like, is that I saw this against, was it Washington? Against the Jets. And you could challenge a play and let's say you get the challenge correct, they give you an extra challenge. So you get 3 challenges in total if you get that correct. So you get 2 plus a third, which
Yeah, but basically, if you get it correct, you don't lose that challenge.
but you get
Basically.
it, but you get an extra one. Like you get a third one, so you get 3 times the challenge to play. So let's say you don't lose a challenge.
No. You get 2 challenges.
Dude, they give you a third one too. Now, if you get that challenge
If
correct,
you win the challenge, they don't remove the challenge.
no, they no
The challenge
no
is still there.
no they
So
wouldn't
you
no
technically do
they
get 3. You
no they
technically
would
do get.
no they would move it. No, in general, you think of last, they would always move a challenge. Is that if you get it wrong, you get
No,
a
yeah, no, I know they would always remove it. But now, if you
you
win a
don't
challenge, they don't remove it. You still get another. You
you
still
don't
get that
lose, you
challenge.
keep it.
So
Yeah.
you'll still get
Well,
3.
last day, let's say you lost it. Let's say last day you got a challenge correct. You still would have 2. You'd lose that challenge, but
Yeah, I think that's how it should be.
this year you don't lose a challenge. Let's say you get an extra one. I think it depends. I think what they should allow is that you should challenge a play when it's 2 minutes left. That they should allow that shit. And the third challenge would be
No,
from
no, you need to be able to challenge when there's 2
which
minutes
they
left.
don't allow that for some reason. I don't know why the NFL never allowed that, which they should. That would be okay with that. The 2 challenges, I think they should have. But
They're
2,
scripting the games. You ever notice when they're
no, they
that
do.
extremely close? Like Super Bowl, for instance, what, 2 years ago? I think it was the Eagles and Bucks. Was it the Eagles? I don't know. It was I think it was. I don't know. Either way,
Eagles against KC.
yeah, no, Eagles and KC. Last 2 minutes of the game, Eagles should have won that game. They were winning that game. They were going to win the game. But then KC gets the ball, and you can watch it back. There are multiple flags that should have been called, but not a single one of them were called.
I notice they do that a lot. Well,
And then they called flags on the Eagles, and the problem was it wasn't like a good flag,
but I'm sorry.
but they couldn't challenge it because it was in the last 2 minutes of the game.
You might not agree with me. The Eagles coach and the 49ers coach just suck ass. They both of them. They
They're
both of them.
terrible.
They both of them suck. Especially the 49ers coach. Second time he did this shit. He had a chance to win the game. But he says it was third down, I think. Says nah. Let's fucking when KC had 1 timeout left. He said nah, let's fucking throw the football so KC does not use a timeout. And what does he fucking do? Throws it, and once it go, he drops a play, can't grab it. Nah, let's do that. When you could do a QB kneel or do a run play, get a couple yards, run the clock down. Oh no, I think KC had no time. I think KC had no timeouts left, and they could have ran the play. And he says he does what the Bills coach did. The Bills had option to do that too. I think it was a couple years ago when Patrick Mahomes joined the year. It's KC against the Bills. Because I remember it was a Buffalo game. And Josh Allen's coach said, let's do a onside kick, I think. Or was it a squib kick? I forgot what it was. And he says, now let's do it so the KC gets easy chances to get a first down. Like, motherfucker, you want to win the game, not give it to them. That's the 49ers coach of this shit too. But he did it worse. So you were in KC's side. That's the reason why Patrick Mahomes won. I hate Brock Purdy. I hate the coach of 49ers. I hate both those guys. They're trying to think Brock Purdy's good. And now they're making excuses now because Brock Purdy was making major mistakes in the training camp. And he said, the reason why I'm making these mistakes so I could become a better person. The fuck?
That's not.
That's not how you make mistakes. So it's like saying, so Zach Wilson was making mistakes because he's saying he's a better person? No. And people will say, if people watch my podcast, say, well, no, that's comparing apples and oranges. It might not be, but in my sense, it's not. And probably a lot of people think me too. It's fucking.
What you're saying is Dr. Disrespect made a mistake talking to an underage person. But we should just let it fly. That's basically the gist of it. You can't just say that.
Better.
Like, I understand it's a more severe situation, but regardless, the same rule applies to it.
A better thing. It's like saying drunk driving. Or you say,
I'm sorry, I
analogy.
killed somebody because I was drunk behind the wheel.
Better than that. Better than that.
Mistake.
Better.
Well,
Let's bring up murder. Let's say I'm pissed off, and I see in front of me, we're playing games, I'm in your house, I grab a fucking knife or a gun, I pop you in the head. I'd say, I was mad. I didn't mean to do it. I killed him by accident, but I still killed him. Motherfucker, I knew what I was doing. I'm pissed off so fucking what? I'm pissed off. I have no right to kill no one. It's the same shit. Even though it's football, apples and oranges, it goes to an island. And now we're off topic, but who gives a fuck? That's the same shit in a sense. I still killed you. I made a mistake in football. Oh, so fucking what? In practice. You can make mistakes in practice. I'm not saying you can't. But say, you're making mistakes that probably you would make mistakes in general. I see Brock Purdy being ass. I'm sorry. The second of Christian McCaffrey, like he's a golden boy.
Yeah.
Then I heard they gave that guy Ayuk a better contract. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, why? I don't understand.
But let's go to so the new dynamic kickoff rules. If people seen as a green by the kickoff zone where 20 yard, there's a green box. Everyone sees it. What the fuck are these dimwits here? Dallas, the fuck are they? So the ball is kicked from the 35-yard line. So there's no players could run into each other. They can't hit each other, which I think that's a smart idea. I have nothing wrong with that shit. People were bitching because, oh, that's not right, blah, 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 blah. Motherfucker. I have nothing against that. I think it's actually make the game, to me, safer. But also, you see how it goes. It's not like baseball, where they have a pitching clock, but the base rule is bullshit.
Mhm.
Where bases were bigger. Why the fuck were bases bigger? I do agree that players should look at each other in the sense that a pitcher should have no right to throw a ball when a player is not looking. I think both should have a look at. But also, I know the pitching clock is backwards. Cause I know so I was watching the Yankees game yesterday, and the pitching clock went to 2, which I thought they can't go to 2. It always say, oh, 5, and you get a violation. So I'm confused about pitching in general.
No, 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 no.
See,
It can go. No, no, no. It can go to two if both the batter and the pitcher are ready.
it could. Oh, I never knew that. I thought it goes to 2. You get a pitch. Okay, so
No, if it goes to five and one of them are not ready, if I'm pretty much that, then there's a penalty.
but
Well,
let's
it's
go
baseball, so
one. So if it does not go, so if the ball drops down, let's say you shoot from the 30-yard line, 35-yard line, and the ball goes down. This is the football analogy, not baseball anymore. No.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm talking about them, not you, but yeah, you could say yeah as much as you want, little baby boy. But people seen football, they know what I'm talking about. If you shit from that thing, you shit what? They used to hit from the 60-yard line on the opposing side, on the opposite side of the field. Or was it 50? Whatever they did. 50 or 60,
60-yard line.
60-yard line. Now you're
Motherfucker,
35.
there's no 60-yard line. That's what?
No, what I'm saying.
40-yard line.
No, what I'm saying is that where they're kicking from now is a 60. Would be the 40-yard line. So if people know how, also Diamond.
It was the opposing 40-yard line, but now
The
it's
reason
like
why I'm saying a 60-yard because when you do a field goal kick, it would say 60 yards away from field goal. So that's what I'm saying,
yeah,
60 yards in general because it's more easy. But what Diamond said, posing 40-yard line.
yeah.
But the ball has to go past 20. It can drop before 20. If it drops before 20, which would make sense, it's a penalty. So I think, and what I agree too, you can do a onside kick unless you're down, which I think that's smart too. You can't do an onside kick if you have like 80 points and their team is 20 points, which is I think that's smart. Because then your other teams might be like, oh, let's take the advantage. Let's say your team has 80 points, they could club your fucking ass and take the ball from you and score another touchdown. Which is that gonna
I
happen? No.
I agree with that rule, but I also somewhat disagree because I kind of do like seeing teams do an onside kick,
But not
and
early in the game. It should not be early. Or if it's early, it should.
like very late in the game, and if they get the ball back, and it's like, yeah, like, a minute left, right? So basically, if the winning team who's kicking it off gets the ball back, they've won the game at that point, right?
So yeah.
I would like to see. I wouldn't mind seeing them try to do an onside kick and try and get the ball back. Like, that
So
makes it fun.
it does. I think enough.
Because
I've
it's really hard to get it back, regardless. I
but
think it should be allowed in the final 2 minutes of the game. How about that? I think something like that should be allowed in
well.
the final
Also,
two.
I think it depends. Also, we'll discuss more. We'll discuss more. We'll go background checks. What we think that it's good and bad. I'm going for it fast and like we're doing right now. So that was the dynamic kickoff details. This is the alignment. All kicking team players, other than the kicker, will line up with 1 foot on the receiving team's B40-yard line. I don't know what B40 stands for, but I never heard B. I know,
That's on the receiving end's 40-yard line.
but I know it shouldn't say R40, not B40.
Nope.
I never heard of B40 for football, but okay. This I like too. The kicker cannot cross the 50-yard line until the ball touches the ground or player in landing or end zone, which I think is smart. It gives time for
Don't
the.
let Pat McAfee run that shit.
We'll see. Well, lately, fucking, we'll see.
If Pat McAfee comes back and kicks that shit, he gonna be bodying everybody.
I don't know. He didn't body against the KC game, and KC was not as strong. So I don't know.
Pat McAfee hasn't played in years and years, so
Wait, no, who talking about?
Pat McAfee.
Isn't
He was
it?
a kicker
Oh, I'm
for
thinking.
the
I'm thinking of Christian McCaffrey. For some reason, I don't know why.
no, Pat McAfee was a kicker, and he would, if he got to the player with the ball, he body the shit out of him.
So I'm not gonna read everything. I
He's
think
one of the best. He's known as not the best, but he's one of the better kickers that we've seen.
I don't know. So the receiving team, I'm not gonna read this part fake after a while we finish him. So I'm just gonna skim through it. The receiving team will line up as follows: set up zone, a 5 yard from B35 to B30 yard line, where at least 9 receiving team players must line up. At least 7 players with foot on the B35 line, restraining line, and with alignment requirements. Outside numbers, numbers to hash, and inside hashes. Okay, blah blah blah. Landing zone. Landing zone is the area between the receiving team's goal line and the 20-yard line. Any kick that hits short of the landing zone, I like that idea. That's what I saw. Treated like a kickoff out of bounds and a ball spotted at the B40, which that makes sense.
Yeah,
You should not kick short. If you kick that short, that means you suck at kicking. I'm sorry to say it, but that to me, I think in Super Bowl it should change the rules back to what it used to be. The reason I'm saying that is then you'll make the game to me not as competitive. Super Bowl should be a class act, or do it for playoffs.
they remove. They're. I will say though, they're removing your safety. I mean, not safety, but you can't kneel. You have to run it now.
You can kneel.
No, you have to return the ball.
No.
No, you have to return it. You cannot kneel anymore. You cannot kneel on a fucking kickoff anymore.
I seen players kneel.
Not from what these rules are telling me.
I seen against the Washington Jets game. Every time a player got a punt, he had to kneel. Because you couldn't go by past players. He stopped where he stood, and I said he stopped right there. That's what I saw. Miscellaneous ink condition cause a ball to fall off tree.
That never fucking happens.
What the
but
fuck
yeah.
is T twice? Twice.
Where the fucking ball is being held before the kicker kicks it.
Fourth quarter begins. The team trailing has the opportunity to declare a onside kick to the officials, which I think that's smart. Currently, onside kick rules would apply if onside kick goes beyond the sub zone untouched. Kicking team penalized. For UNS, return team would start the drive at the 8-20-yard line.
Ooh.
That's bad. Oof. It should be the 5-yard line.
Nah.
And make it hard. I think that's easy then. Penalties. The setup zone and landing zone will not challenge with any penalties that carry
Not
off
change.
the kick. Thank you, Diamond. Thank you. I got my dyslexia kicked in for that part. With any penalties that carry on to other kickoffs. Alignment of 10 kickoff team players and all received team players will not change. Or I would say challenge to make Diamond happy. Only the spot of the kickoff would move. Okay, safety kick. The kick will be from a 20-yard line. The kicker will have an opportunity to use a T. The setup zone and the landing zone will not change. So first off, let's discuss the rules. What do you think about the kickoff rules for this year?
I like it for some parts of it. I like
yeah, some
some
parts
parts
are
of it I
good.
don't.
I do like the kickoff rule. Just that I didn't. Yeah, I like the kickoff rule.
It's gonna be fun Madden next year. I'll tell you that.
Oh, you mean the game?
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna introduce these rules in the
I
Madden
don't
next
know,
year.
because it's a game. I would not introduce really in a game. It's like pointless.
Yeah, but that ruin that it's kind of defeats the purpose of.
Diamond Man's been dead for years. I'm sorry to say it.
No, people. I mean, people still play it.
Especially
a lot of
especially with college
play it.
football that came out. That game's be much popular than the new Madden. If
I know,
not,
but a lot of people have still been playing Madden though. So
unless they make a major mistake on the new NCAA, like they say when they update, like they do an update where it can mess with the game, then it's gonna be
I
bad.
don't think they'll do that.
But so I think it's a good idea. They probably, like I said, also this is the first year it's happening. You know, every year things can change. Like there was last year was the hip tackle that I got rid of. No hip tackle. I do some things that I know. You probably I don't know if you watched last. I don't know if you watched last game, but I saw plays go around the Jets player. He what's called horse collared him. He did a horse tack or horse collar, and there was no penalty called. So the officials have to fix that, which I think will take time.
Officials are just dumb.
Oh yeah, they are. But MLB umps are bad. They're bad.
Oh, they're awful.
One thing I noticed that you probably noticed it too for past couple years. For some reason, NFL always call refs umps, which they're not umps. They're not called umpires in football. They're all called refs or officiating.
Yeah.
Same as hockey's called officiating or refs. They're never called umps in hockey. The fuck you mean umps? Like they're trying to copy baseball for some reason, and I don't know why. I hate when they say, "Oh, the umps." Here's your head ump. It's called head official or head referee. Never called head umps.
Yeah, I've always heard referee.
Yeah, for some reason they're trying to become. I know it's football. You probably know it too, especially CBS 5, 4, and ABC 7 are trying to become too fancy, and especially ESPN is owned by ABC 7, or ABC owns ESPN. Whatever it is, they become too fancy. But we'll see what happens. I hope they change it. Anything officiating?
I don't think they changed anything.
Is this changed?
Nope.
They also should allow. Here it is. Hip drop tackle. This is one of the rules. This changed. Others last year changed. Whatever. In advance of the 2024 season, NFL clubs have voted anonymously, blah, blah, blah. The hip drop tackle occurs when a defender wraps up a ball carrier, and rotates or swirls his hips. Hey, baby, what's wrong?
You can watch a video of what it is right there.
Yeah, it might get copyrighted. I'm not doing shit.
No, you should be good.
Yeah, Dan wants to see it. Well, it shouldn't get copyrighted, but won't get striked. I'm not having audio in there, because I don't want no audio shit. Especially to play music.
They should show you what a hip drop tackle is, I would assume.
Nah, give me a strong Dallas, you know. Give me Seattle and the Giants, you know.
That's not even a hip drop tackle, but okay.
They love Dallas. What, fuck, everything happens in Dallas? Conveniently. Oh. That's not a hip drop tackle. It's a fucking neck tap. That's a fucking. What?
No, I mean, that is a hip drop tackle because he dropped his head.
Yeah, but that's like hipping the ass then. It's like fucking, I'm gonna take your ass down.
No, it's such a stupid thing. Like
that is. We'll see how that is. Kickoff for adjustment that we know. Okay, well, this page will be in my podcast. The link will be in my video. Any more closing arguments, or we think this year to be fun year, or we think it'll be like last year? What's like who and better prediction? Who's gonna make the playoffs this year? Or Super Bowl? Who's gonna win? We all know it's not gonna be Dallas.
I'm gonna say the 49ers.
I don't know. I'm iffy, and I hope it's not KC. I hope it's at 49ers. The reason I'm saying it's not 49ers is that they have 2 chances to win a Super Bowl, and they both dropped like Buffalo Bills.
The only reason why I'm saying them is because it's third time's the charm. That's the only reason.
If KC makes it again, then NFL's rigging. I'm sorry to say it.
No, I could just go full dumbass and say, hey, the Falcons are gonna make it.
They could. It wouldn't surprise me.
The Falcon, okay.
At least they're
The
not the.
Falcons, in my opinion, have never been dominant.
At
They've
least you're
only
not the
been
Jets.
dominant in the sense that they've get come out of the blue just winning like crazy for 1 year. Then they drop that
Well,
again.
let's see, you're not the Falcons, are not like the Jets. Oh, since we're both the Jets.
We lost to the Dolphins. I
Yeah,
don't
well,
think.
I don't see the Dolphins are that good, honestly. Dolphins lost against KC because they're bitching goes cold out.
And again, it's preseason too, so
What else makes see Dolphins make me laugh. They have a stadium that it looked online, and I had an argument with a fan last year. I think it was last year, 2 years ago. Is that the opponents are always in the sun, always in the sun, and I said, oh, conveniently, Dolphin fans always complain, oh, we get picked on, blah blah blah. But then I said, well, we're not the one. I said, motherfucker, you put the stadium where it is. You could have put a stadium at a different angle. You knew where the fuck you were putting your opponent. But then when it comes to
Mhm.
cold, they saying, "Oh, why did NFL have the game in the cold?" I said, "The fuck you mean? That's how football works. Football's better, and that's a good game. I'm not. I used to be a KC fan. I like KC when they won the first Super Bowl. I enjoyed it. But then after 2 years in a row, Zach think he's a new Mahomes. Zach think he's a new Mahomes already, and that's pissing me off. Like I'm sorry, nah, that's nothing up.
The
No.
Tua?
He won three already.
Oh, oh.
He won against 49ers, which I think was 20.
You were saying you were talking like you were talking about somebody else. Like they're acting like he's the new Mahomes. So I was like,
Yeah, NFL's acting like Mahomes is. NFL's acting like Tom Brady is. He's Tom Brady.
Mahomes is the new Tom Brady. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. Thank you, Poppy. And that to me pisses me off as a fan who watches football. That just for me makes me not lose interest in football. If that happens, a lot of people are not gonna watch football. I watched football for the 49ers last year. I was hoping for 49ers to fucking take the game, but nah, the coach is like the
No,
weasel.
I really wanted him to win last year,
The
but
weasel
whatever.
coach was sick, saying, and they had a chance to win.
They made the stupidest decision.
Like I told you, like I said before, the coach had a chance to fucking. I don't know why he did it. Well, do I have the video? Hold on.
But no, like while you're doing that, might as well we brought up Tom Brady. I don't mind Tom Brady. I don't not like him, but also don't like him. I don't really care. But he was a great, with all the hate that he gets and stuff, he was a great quarterback for 100%, regardless of whatever people say. He was a great quarterback, and he is one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. Not saying he is the best, but he is one of the best. Patrick Mahomes sucks, in my opinion.
Let me look for it.
Probably the thing where it has the most views to all the far right, where you see where it spikes up right there. Next play. No, just let it play. Let it play. Stop fucking with it.
I'm
Let
not.
it
I'm
play.
not. No, this is not it. This is not it.
Yeah, but the fact they couldn't.
No, it was this one. This one here. Okay. So I'm gonna look. This is the play I'm talking about, which just shows a coach is not smart. Watch this. Oh, that's overtime. That's the wrong one. It was not overtime. It was not overtime. It was before this. Here. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
He got hit. That's.
Yeah, but Diamond, what I'm saying is you should have let the clock run down. As a coach, you're this.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't. It wouldn't have mattered.
But
Him
no,
not so much.
but what I'm saying is that Casey would have been forced to use a timeout.
No. Go back to the play before it. That clock was not going down. It was 2-minute warning. The clock would not have dropped, regardless.
No, what I'm saying, maybe you're not understanding it, is he would have he would have done, okay. 2 minute.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. He should have did a QB kneel to let that clock go down to like a minute 20.
Oh, he could have done he could have done a run play right here. Instead of passing, he could have made it maybe to that yard line. Instead, he froze it where Casey could use a timeout. They would have been forced to use a timeout. Because then they
would have used a timeout regardless of whatever happened.
But no, what I'm saying is that they had 2 timeouts left. They would have been forced to use 1 timeout. They would have 1 timeout left. Patrick Mahomes would have to rush himself. Like here, watch these plays. That's 1 play. Gets it down. They have time to fucking let the clock run down. They could
See,
be.
my thing is, watch the 49ers defense. They just let KC get everything.
That's what I'm saying is that they should have
They
done.
just dropped dead. They let KC get everything. Boom, open. Why do you let him get
But
open?
no, that's why I said Casey should have been used.
They're running basic plays that
That's
you were
why
preventing the entire game. Why are you now letting them get open?
That's Casey should have been Casey should have been forced to use a timeout right there. Like here, they use a timeout right here. Oh, they didn't use a timeout. I thought they did. Here they can use a timeout.
Like now they're in
Yeah, they used timeout
running
already.
position.
They could have been forced to. They would have had no timeouts now. They would have had timeout.
I'll say this: I had a heart attack when that shit had happened.
I'm sorry.
When he was running all the way to the left there.
Hold
Oh
on.
my god!
I'm confused in football. I thought
About
when you get knocked out of football, the clock still goes. It's when you walk out by your bounds by yourself. He didn't get walked. He didn't walk out. A player knocked him out. Like here,
Yeah, when you get knocked out of bounds, like this, that was a clean hit out of bounds. He didn't touch the ground until he was out of bounds, so the clock stopped.
the clock. No, but I thought when you walk, because I seen that happen a lot, and the clock still goes.
It's because if they hit the ground before they go out, then yeah, but he didn't hit the ground before he went out.
But no, I'm saying is that they would have been forced to use a timeout already. They would have no timeouts left. They would have to rush the clock fast as they could. Because look how many time with that they might have won the game. Casey might have lost. Because look how many seconds are left. They had 49ers had 2-minute warning.
Honestly,
They only took 3 seconds off the clock. They would have ran the play. You might have had 50 seconds left, or maybe 55, or whatever. It still would have made Casey bum rush the clock. They would have had no timeout.
Yeah.
They'd have no timeouts left. 49ers had time to fucking took them out of the game. So in a sense, they probably would have lost the game. That's what, as a coach, I would say, shit, I want to win it. I want to fuck with Casey's mind and say, hey guys, nah, you're not gonna win. I'm gonna win.
play this right here.
Why? Why? It's a QB kneel.
Yeah. What would you do? Would you QB new or would you attempt to go for it?
I wouldn't. The reason I say I wouldn't go for it, it wouldn't make sense. It would not make sense because 3 seconds left. Brock Purdy's not that good, and you saw it already. You saw it right.
I would have just chucked it down. I would have just
You
done a
saw-
Hail Mary and chucked that
You
bitch.
saw
to
it
be realistic.
right here. Brock Purdy is not a QB. Brock Purdy is not a good QB.
I would have just done a Hail Mary and chucked the
He's
bitch.
Brock Purdy. Let me get a good angle. Where'd I go for slowdown? Normal.
Playback speed. 0.5.
Yeah. 0.5?
Do 0.5. Yeah, do 0.5.
Okay. You'll see right here. Watch how he plays. No QB awareness, Diamond? He has no QB awareness.
I mean, to be fair, that's a very quick play.
Yeah, but Diamond, as a QB,
He was if he would have wasted
Yeah, but
time trying
Diamond-
to figure out who to throw to, he would have got
Diamond-
tackled.
Yeah, but then understand too is that other players would be better than him. Like Tom Brady would fucking find ways to get out of the pocket. He just stayed right in the pocket.
He wouldn't have been able to get out of the pocket though. I don't
He
see
would-
your argument because
he
if
would've.
played in normal
Diamond.
motion.
He just sat right there.
Yeah, he would
Okay.
not have had enough time because
Diamond.
he would have still been tackled.
They
No,
only
no. Play it in
I
normal
kn-
motion. No. Play it in normal. Play it normal. I can promise you, play it normal
Yeah, let me go back.
because he has to start running out of the pocket. Watch, he'd have to start running out the pocket. He would not have had time to run out the pocket.
Yeah, but
before he
then,
got the ball.
but also Diamond, they always say Brock Purdy, he's fast. He could dodge plays. He did dodge what? He done. Okay.
I've never seen him be fucking that fast.
Well, that's what NFL said. Also, if you see in his games, he does get out of pocket a lot. So, but also he sucked against. I thought who beat his ass. Who beat his ass? Who cremated? Was it the Bengals last year? I think the Bengals cremated his ass.
I want to say, yeah.
So that logic would be out of thing too. Is that he's not good as a QB. He's like Josh Allen. He's like fucking Dak Prescott. Same as Jalen Hurts. Those guys suck ass. They say they're good. Maybe Hurts. I say like that. Hurts is somewhat good. 1 year and that was it. 1 year he was good and that was it. He acts like Josh. He acts like these QBs are better than you mentality.
Mm-hmm.
The only QB I would say that came out of the draft pick that I would say to me is the best. Lamar Jackson. He to me did good. And
They should have fucking made the Super Bowl, but whatever.
yeah, no, I think that game was rigged. If you saw that game too, since you brought up rigged games, for that game I felt where it was. is a penalty should have been called an uncalled penalty. I forgot what it was. But who else? Who plays for Buccaneers now? Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. He's not the QB. He's not a QB who says, "Oh, I'm better than him." He's not like Josh Allen. Where, oh, he improved.
Yeah, but he sucks.
Yeah, but look at Josh Allen Diamond. He sucked ass too. You saw him against the playoffs. He couldn't do shit. Look at Brock Purdy. He sucked. So it's like saying, for a guy who joined a new team, did better than I expected him to do. And he
Brock
played.
Purdy, I'm gonna be real with you. If Brock Purdy would not have beat the Bucks and Tom Brady, he would not be known as he is.
He beat Tom Brady?
Yep, that's in my opinion the only reason why he is as popular as he is.
When was this?
Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when Tom Brady was playing, it was in his last year.
Brock Purdy beat him?
Yeah, the 49ers beat.
Oh,
the
yeah,
shit
yeah, 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 yeah. No,
out of him.
no, it wasn't beat. It was like a slow score game. It wasn't huge. I remember
Was
now.
it? Yeah. Regardless, they beat him.
I think it was snowing there.
No, it was a clean game.
You sure it wasn't snowing?
Nope, it was a clean game.
I thought I saw snow. You
Nope,
100%.
not that game.
Well, all I know is that fucking Dallas just lost against fucking Tom Brady. I saw that. I was watching. I hated the Bucks, but I was saying, fuck, I'm glad Tom Brady. Tom Brady was ass too, mind you. He sucked against the Dallas Stars, which made me laugh, because both teams were ass. The field goal kicker for Dallas Stars missed every single field goal. Like, he missed every single one. Let me check on her. I thought.
Oh no, yeah, no, I was right. It was 35-7. They completely destroyed them.
It was.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now. It was
But-
35-7.
But
They beat the shit
also,
out of
what did Tom Brady had to prove, too? Tom Brady proved enough for the fucking NFL. Like, he fucking proved. He got Super Bowl with Patriots. He had Super Bowl with the Patriots and got Super Bowl with fucking the Buccaneers. So,
Yeah,
did he get 2 Super Bowls with Buccaneers or 1? I think it was 1, right?
it was against one.
Which I don't know how the fuck he got 1 Super Bowl with the Buccaneers. Like, he joined 1 year and he instantly got good. Okay, any more comments? Was that it?
Yep, that was it.
Everyone, if you like our podcast, please like and subscribe. And everyone, have a nice day.